welcome to Netmums Chat. We're here talking about pram snobs. Who's a pram snob?
Not me.
I'm not a pram snob, but I have to say, maybe I was, I don't know. When I had my first baby 8 years ago, there's kind of this like pressure. Everybody's like, you know, you do your antenatal groups or whatever, and everyone's like, well, what pram have you got? What pram are you going to get? So I ended up buying one of the big brand prams, which I have to say, didn't end up being that great.
Really?
But because I paid so much money for it, and the travel system, because you get obviously the car seat and everything slots in, so I thought, oh, I've got to have all these bits. I stuck with it, and through my second baby, I still had this bloody thing.
You didn't want to sell it?
I was like, I've spent this money now, I'm going to carry on with it and persevere with it.
If you don't mind me asking, how much longer are we talking for a big
Well, back
pram?
then, okay, so what, it was like 600 quid, 700 quid?
That's quite a lot.
That is, back then, I mean now,
For a
they're like,
rubbish
what,
pram.
1,000?
Some of them are at least 800, 900.
Oh, now.
So you did it because you felt judged?
I did it because, you know, there was talk about the best prams to buy, and obviously I wanted the best for my baby. I should have done more research in hindsight. I could have probably got a cheaper one and it would have been more effective. I was like, I'll do that. Because also, you don't know what you're doing. You have to buy the travel system. So I wanted the, because the car seat fitted on top of the chassis and all that business. And in the end, I thought, actually, I probably didn't need that. But, you know, at the time, you don't know what you're doing.
No, you don't. You're a complete novice, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you do. You because you had a budget, didn't you?
I had a budget because my mother-in-law offered to buy it, and I just looked at exactly what I needed in terms of weight, how small it folded.
You really did your homework.
I did, but I didn't.
Oh.
But I didn't work in the industry, so I didn't know of brands and the reputation at all. So I didn't have that
But that's
pressure.
probably good, though.
It's probably a good thing, because otherwise I would have. I kind of knew the really expensive brands, but I was just like, I just can't afford that, so I don't even bother looking at them. Don't even bother trying them out, because if I can't, why waste the time doing that? And I ordered mine online from it was the cheapest place I could get it was from a Dutch website, and it was, even though it was sold in John Lewis as well, and it was the cheapest place, and I was happy with it. It was about £300.
Oh,
See, for a
that's good.
that is well cheap.
Yeah, and it folded really small. I took it on holiday loads.
And it lasted.
Did it have the car seat with it? Was it like a travel system?
No, it wasn't a travel system.
Oh, the travel system.
No, it did have a car seat with it. I didn't know travel systems were a thing. Like, I really didn't know.
That's
that.
all I heard about.
Listen, there's actually, you've got friends who are like collectors of prams.
Yeah, I've got friends who like get a new pram every few months.
But why?
I don't know the answer to that.
Because they want to.
I think they just really get into prams and they love it and they want the next one, and then they've got. I don't understand it, but like
because
loads
it's like a
of prams.
status symbol.
I don't know. I just think because they don't buy like handbags anymore, and they don't go out anymore.
So
They're just
pram
like
is the new handbag.
let's just get like a million prams. Like, yeah, I don't really understand why they do it, but I do have a friend who continuously buys prams. My pram, actually, when you were talking about your pram being paid for, I was like, oh yeah, mine was as well, but I wasn't as considerate to keep it within the budget. Like, I was just pregnant and mental. I fully researched it, did the whole John Lewis thing where they teach you all the different prams, and I looked at like the size of my car and measured whether it could fit into the car and what suited my life. I was a massive swat about it. And some of the prams, because I am so tall, like I'm 5'9" and my husband's a lot taller.
That was the big issue for me.
Yeah. Some of the prams are just like, I felt like I was pushing
and you
a child's pram. Yeah, it needed to have like adjustable hand. I did have the full travel system.
You had a travel system.
Yeah, I also had the thing that you could put in to take it on holiday as well.
Oh,
like, yeah. So the
Wow.
abroad travel system.
Really
But I am a little bit of a pram snob, but I don't want to be. I am.
Ashley.
Well, I'm a pram snob because when the people in my area in Islington, they go from one extreme to the other.
I can imagine.
So
Islington,
like some people have like limited edition Versace prams or Aston Martin prams.
Do they have white? I've never understood prams in white. Why? I haven't seen them around.
That they were cheaper.
They're not cheaper. It's not like white vans.
You know which one was yours at the end.
Cleaning you'd have to do with it. I mean, it's, you know, I wouldn't do it myself.
No.
And then the cheaper end of the prams, though, I had a friend who's pushing along the road and the wheel. Like, I judged her for a cheap pram, and then I felt justified in my judgment because I judged myself for judging her. And then she was going along, and then the wheel come off, and the baby fell on the floor.
Oh no, it's very
The baby was fine. I wouldn't tell the story.
No
The baby
babies
was
were
hurt.
harmed.
No
No
babies
babies
were
were
harmed in
hurt.
the story. It was a very small fall. It was very gradual. It was one of those ones of slow motion. But yeah, but then she got the same pram again. So maybe she.
But if you can afford 10 of the same rubbish prams for the price of one, you're not going to need 10.
No, the one who buys loads of prams, she's definitely not buying a rubbish
I'm
pram.
confused. Does she have a massive house where she keeps all this stuff, or does she sell them and then buy the next one?
I don't know. But when I've gone to her house, there's like normally like 2 outside, so she must sell the others because she's had about 8. So and there's
Even
only 2.
one is annoying, isn't it? Because it just it's just there.
We just got rid of our buggy for the last
Do you know
time.
what? This is
and
a major milestone, isn't it? Suddenly not taking the buggy
I know,
out
it's
anymore.
amazing.
I mean, there are
You have to remember a
downsides.
handbag.
Well, exactly. You have to have like a big backpack with stuff, but it's so liberating.
You
isn't
can't
it?
like shove all of your shopping in the bottom anymore.
No, but you can go up down the escalators.
Yeah, yep. Good times.
Good times. So, let us know in the comments below what you think about pram snobbery. Are you a pram snob? Like Ashley. Sorry. Or are you more of an Anne who takes a very down-to-earth approach to the buggy?